Welcome back. I'm Wavepunk, and this is day 114 of producing for a year. And today I got a very busy schedule. I had the RLCS this morning, and I have a friend in town that I'm going to go show around LA. And so I'm kind of fitting my production into a window of time here. And the main thing I need to do next in our project is put all of my songs into one project, kind of listen to the whole EP all the way through, make sure I'm good with how all the mixes are and I feel satisfied. I don't want to like touch anything musically anymore, and then begin the process of mastering the whole album. So instead of just like jumping into that myself and just kind of building my own project and kind of learning some lessons at my own expense, I actually went and watched some tutorials, namely...
Welcome back to The Band Guide. I'm your band guy, Colin, and today is another...
The Band Guy Colin at the channel The Band Guide. He's got some other videos we've watched before on this channel, and watched him talk through how to build a mastering session for one track and also how to build a mastering session for an album or an EP. He had a few really simple, easy tricks that I think were really going to be helpful, namely pull in your track and then pull in a duplicate channel of that same track and leave one of them alone but muted, so it's kind of an unmastered reference so you can kind of hear what changes you're actually making as you're mastering, and then also to pull in other reference tracks underneath that same track that are also muted that you can refer back to. I think all of that was going to be very helpful in making sure that when I sit down to actually master the whole EP tomorrow, it's going to be a little bit easier for me to start that project. The other thing I did today was watch his video on the multimeter, which is a tool we've been using a lot on the channel, but I just kind of figured it all out on my own, and I thought there might be some things I'm missing on here, and that would be really helpful. And there was one thing in particular I'd been confusing and not understanding about the LUFS meter on the multimeter. It shows you two numbers on the multimeter. The top one, it was always slower moving, and I assumed that was the LUFS over a short period of time, where the bottom one was the instantaneous LUFS. But the top one isn't actually the LUFS over a short period of time. It's the LUFS as long as it's been open and the track has been running. So it is the integrated. The I on the end stands for integrated for the entire track. And the most importantly, Colin the Band Guy told me that's what Spotify is most interested in. I'd been kind of concerned that Spotify and like the people that are saying that you've got to mix to -14 LUFS were saying that like at no point should your track ever pass -14. And I was like, this is going to be a real problem for me. I think I can deal with making sure that nothing goes above -14 on average across the whole track. And I've also heard that if I just mix to -2 true peak, that the LUFS doesn't matter. So we'll figure that out tomorrow. But I was really glad to understand how the multimeter works, and also to understand what specifically Spotify was looking for when they say they want you to mix to -14 LUFS. Obviously, that's just one point of reference. He could be wrong, but until I see otherwise, I'm gonna assume that he's right. That's all I had time for today. Watch some things, learn some things. I feel like I'm better prepared to jump into that project tomorrow. So I'm gonna go see my friend, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, bye-bye.